Uh, since last December, we've worked very hard. I'm impressed with our football team. I like their work ethic. I think they've pushed hard through the winter conditioning, spring ball, summertime, and then through training camp. The work ethic's been exemplary, and I hope that shows up on the field on Saturday. We want to go out and look like we're coached. We want to do what we're coached to do. We want to be sharp. We want to play fast. We want to be tough and physical. The things that we tend to do week in and week out. And if we can do that, I like our chances. In regard to Western State, we don't know a whole lot about them. We did an off-season film exchange and have I think 8 or 9 games on them from a year ago, and they have all of our tapes as well. And hopefully our game plan will hold true to what they're doing, and they haven't changed a whole bunch. We didn't have a game last week, so we didn't have a film exchange with them. By the looks of their team, with 9 returning starters on defense, they have a big, good-looking team. I think they'll, when they take the field on the other sideline, I think that they'll look like a college football team, and hopefully we'll be up to the task. You know, a year ago, Phil, they were pretty multiple. They were some 2 backs in the backfield and then some spread. I would assume with him running the ball a little bit more. I don't think they probably had a departure to being an option team. So I think they're probably a little more of a spread offense team is what I guess off of that. You know, I'm always waiting to get back out there. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy being around these guys. This is a good football team in terms of they're great guys to be around. And so I was excited for August to hit and excited for fall camp to get going, as I always am. You know, we've been working hard at it, so it's not like, you know, the minute the season ends, you get into recruiting, and that's kind of in the rearview mirror, and maybe sometime you can get a chance to reflect on it. But we're pretty fast forward anytime we're doing something to prepare for the upcoming year. We've got some guys that are fairly veteran. I mean, the guys on either side of me are pretty veteran players, and I think they've got a pretty quiet confidence. They've put in the work. They've won a lot of games, and they should be confident. I mean, we've won darn near every game while these guys have been at the University of Montana. And then we've got the other part of the team is the young guys that we're going to count on, which is a pretty substantial number. And I think they're still trying to feel their way a little bit. So, you know, the coaching staff and the veteran players have to bring those young guys along. Well, we had both of our new guys, both Rob and Chad, here in the spring. So it's been an ongoing process. Spring ball was probably, at least the first half of spring ball, they had to figure out how we do things. But when you lose good coaches, you need to replace them with good coaches. And I think that's what we've done. Robin and Chad are both experts at what they do. They've got technical expertise. They've got schematic expertise. So they'll be a big benefit to our football team. You know, when it comes to this time of year, there's no feeling out process. You got to go. I mean, you hit the ground running, and it's rapid fire, fast paced until the end of the season. And you know, we're very systematic in what we do. So you know, once you figure out the system, then you've got it, and you can just go coach. And we play hard, coach hard, work hard. That's our motto, and I think they've both jumped into that with both feet. We talked about it this morning again. A lot of it may be determined by how we can come out of this week with some sprained ankles and stuff. We may just play some guys this weekend if we don't have the bodies to go out there. So we'll have to see. But I'd anticipate that we'd play between 5 and 7 guys. That's what it'll be. We'll play them 50-50. One of them's got to start, so I don't know. We'll flip a coin or draw cards or roll dice or rock, paper, scissors or something. Figure it out. They think I'm joking.
Caligus was a great coach, and he contributed a lot to the demeanor and the attitude that these 3 seniors have now. And the young guys got a good taste of that. But those young guys also got to see 3 great seniors last year play. And I think that was very just tons of experience put on them already. And John Oppenroon's very good. He's going to be a good, solid guy for this line, and so is Alex Verlanik. Those guys I think they expected, and they know the shoes that they had to fill, and I think those guys are stepping in great. Couldn't be any more prouder of them. He's just brought tons of technical experience, and he's helped me out, I know, a great deal with my pass sets and just the technique on run blocking. And he drills every day the same thing every day, the basic stuff, the basic fundamentals. So when we go out there, we have those. He doesn't try to get too fancy with anything. He teaches us what we need to know, and that's it. My expectations is that I'm gonna do the best I can do, and I'm gonna try to bring the young guys along and just go out there every day and practice hard and let that show on Saturday. I'm surrounded by my best friends. I've been with these guys for 4 years. Of course, I want to think to the stars, but right now we got Western State. That's the first step.
Well, the younger guys have been great so far as trying to learn as much as they can, and they've been working hard in practice. We've got a great position coach in Ty Gregorak. He does a lot for all of us. And like I said, the young guys have been great about listening, and when Brandon or I have something to say, they listen and they try to put it to work. It's great. I'm sick of hitting big 72 over there and 34 right here. So it's great to get out on the field once again. Everyone's really excited, and hopefully we can put out a good performance this Saturday. I would say last year we were a little iffy, definitely, just because we had so many new guys. But gosh, we had a good season last year, and this year the guys know what it takes, and we just got to look to get better each week. If we keep doing that, we can hopefully have some success.
More, we got some guys coming back that, maybe last year were in a position where they had to step up, and those guys now are vets and they know what to expect. But now we got some newer guys that need to step up, and I think we're getting there. But just as a team, we got to think of this first game and get through that, and then it'll kind of tell us where we're going to be.
I guess I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help this team get better and help us win as many games as we can. I guess maybe since I'm one of the few seniors back there, maybe my role to maybe be a little more of a leader, and like I said, whatever that means, if I have to be a little more vocal or lead by example, I'll try to do whatever I can. But basically the young guys have done a good job of practicing hard, and I'm going to do whatever I can to try to help this team win. Obviously, I think we're, like we've all said, we're very excited, but I think what made us so successful here in the past is Coach Houck does a great job of we emphasize one game at a time, and that's honest. Just by watching them last week, I was impressed offensively with them. I think they had the ball for 40-some minutes, and I thought they looked good. Their quarterback ran the ball well. Their running back hit it in there good, and I was impressed with their offense. They're going to impose a good challenge for us, and we're looking forward to it. They chanted, not that I can really, off the top of my head, they do, they kind of personnel, they change up a little bit from
James Madison.
Yeah, maybe like a James Madison. The quarterback runs it, a little read zone, and yeah, that'd be probably about the best I could explain. It can be challenging, especially when quarterbacks are very different. But we prepare for both of them. So I mean, like I said, depending on if they're different, it can be very challenging. But if they're the same, you kind of prepare for the scheme and go out and try to execute the best you can. It's going to be a special moment. Every week we talk about, Coach Houck emphasizes, Montana in front of the jersey, you're representing this university, your family, your friends. It's exciting. I'm excited to be here, and it'll be, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a fun day.